Civic Center is ready for this game to happen. A lot of people thought it would be 3 in favor of SKT with the strength they came into this tournament with. A lot of people wanted 5.
People here, they have the speed shrine, but there are a few people in SKT that
Dragon resetting.
Stopped at 1600. Smite is not up for Bengies. He comes in here. This might be the fight focus for SKT. He flashes over the wall. Deft is level 3. Flashes for the vision as well. First blood for Deft on his Corki. Marn hit
up the lane, and he just used flash. This should be a kill for SK Telecom.
Yeah, Koro's not going to be able to do too much about this one. Level 4 and a level 3 just feeding off the tree, and that's going to be level 5 for Bang here as he gets a nice lane.
You cannot make that play.
Divide, that's definitely the disengage. Faker can get a kill this early. That's going to be great. The true rise from Bang is spot on, and Clear Love may be number 2. Eagle Eye Bang heads in for a double kill, maybe even a triple. One over the.
You want to try and push the tower instead and just put as much damage on it as possible. Chip it away slowly, make it easy for the EDG to come in later.
Whoa, Deft realizes the mana pool of Bang. Goes in hard, oh, gets the flash for the summoner heal, but Deft also has to use his. This means Wolf's coming in. You already have Bengi just by Dragon. He body slams over the wall. The teleport by Koro is actually canceled for pressure, but he probably wishes he came down now because Bengi's on site. Wolf's gonna be able to get the pulverize on Mako. The headbutt back first to make sure they solidify the kill here, and I think they're gonna go ahead and give it over to Bengi with the little body slam. They have turned it on in game 4 when it matters. Faker has not been doing too much other than holding down mid and making sure Pawn isn't getting too much of anywhere, which I get.
300 gold on Bang, so he's still powering up. Look at
Marin sweeps Koro right. Nice, there's the true shot barrage. Pawn shifting sands to the outside to make sure he is safe. Deft way too far forward with the exhaust on him. Ignite still ticking. Deft goes down and the team has to retreat. Down, he has been ahead. Not really used to this situation within the series. Clear Love trying to add as much pressure as he can. Here comes Koro's teleport. He's going to finalize that one. The smite still going to Bengi, and it looks like EDG may get a bit of the cavalry here. Koro is trying to tank everything. He goes down to Bang, now 4-0-2. SKT very low, and this is going to be the Pawn cleanup. Shifts over the wall. No, that's Deft that goes over the wall. He's got the scrying orb in the vision, but again, a little too far ahead. Is it enough to pull the team back, though? Marin throws everybody into the wall. SKT try to get back in the fight. He goes down. It all looked so good for a second, but it was just the flash. And Mako comes back in with the plays.
Straight onto the enemy backline in these big team fights. They seem to struggle quite a bit. They're doing the same now here with so much poke. Koro taking a lot of damage down here.
just straight up greed farming. Fight's much more difficult. Engaging on a Mega Gnar.
Yeah, just about to gnar out the whole team. Side swiping from the bottom as well. He gets Pawn and Mako. Mako, can he deliver the Tibbers back into the fight? Marin trying to dodge out now. Bengi onto Pawn nicely, keeping him far away from doing damage. But Bengi finds himself as the main target now. He will not go down. That's grievous wounds. Now they're on to Clear Love. SKT has managed to get themselves in a good position, but they all have very low HP as they skirt around dying in this fight. Faker starts to pick up kills, goes in Zanya's. That's actually going to be a kill over to Bang, and they won't finalize Mako out. Faker gets the force pulse double kill. Here comes Koro, though.
And EDG's trying to sneak it.
They may be able to teleport to this one, though. We saw Koro use his, so it is going to be Marin that's able to make it in. The Narbar's halfway full. Dragon is going to go over to Clear Love. It's something they needed to get those stats in. Marin is in a great spot to stop anybody from getting away. Pawn over the wall as well. Everything's happening in retreat right now for EDG, and SKT is just layering on the damage. Only able to find Koro here, but I think Mako is going to be a second kill as well, and that is another double kill for Home Guard. Comes in, wears off, so a little bit of that pressure is down. Koro throws down the ultimate. Can they close the gap, though, from the side of EDG? They're still on the back. Pawn is getting time to work those blood-boiled soldiers close, but all SKT does is back up slightly, and they are completely now able to zone the fight. Pawn dives in, Emperor's defied so they can fly towards the back line, and Bengi hits up Deft immediately. He flashes over the wall, a nice fast bomb to take down Bengi, and it looks like Deft trying to skirt around the fight, cannot do so. SKT is just able to reposition themselves so fast. This composition can jump, hop, body slam, and rift walk.
That's the main strength of their competition, the in-out gameplay in team fights. Alistar can headbutt anybody back. Cassid and Ezreal cannot be stuck on, so when they do find that window to fight, when Pawn finally gets impatient and tries to go all
tanks that was being poked down. It was 2 versus 1 basically, only the Ezreal really poking.
This one's already prepped and ready to fall. They are onto the inhibitor turrets. Like I said, Marin's gonna drop one in the top by himself, and it almost calls the whole team over to see if they can take him out.
You almost have to fight as EDG. It's just, you can't get your mitts on this slippery SKT team, so they pulled so far ahead right here. The instant EDG commits, SKT can jump on the exposed backliners. I love the way SKT is playing patiently here.
There's a body slam in, getting Clear Love out of the fight so they cannot be zoned with that absolute 0, and it doesn't look like they're going to be able to use many of their ultimates at all. Mako gets out of this one. He still has Tibbers up. Using that stun accordingly is going to be big, but all he gets is a Polaroid of himself going down when he flashes that one. 22-6 is the score for SKT as they start to close the door on Game 4. We are going to go to a full 5 here in the finals of the Midseason Invitational. SKT dropping the last Nexus turret. Minimum when minion waves on the way in. It's not going to matter. They're going to pull it off. We're going to Game 5.
And that was such a weird early game for EDG. Walking randomly into the jungle of SKT Telecom, being caught out, picking fights, flashing forward, instead of taking the same sort of engages they did in Game 2 and Game 3, where they seem to be in control, knowing when to use certain power spikes here. They gave so many kills over to SKT Telecom, and they just took everything and used it to completely take over the game.
Yeah, they had many of the same picks from the previous matchup as well. But on SKT's side, they changed a lot, which I think changed the complexion of the moves that EDG was trying to